Hello, universe. How are you today? I am very tired. I have only a few hours left before I have to make this presentation. Once again, we're dealing with a situation where I'm making a video the morning after the actual day, so it's this is the video posted on the 24th, which is the 23rd. So, it is very, very tiring. I am, strangely enough, or uniquely enough, I have always been very visual. And I know a lot of that comes from being in the independent film world. So I think in a visual, eye-popping sense, and I'm trying to create this presentation to be that way. And my PowerPoints almost look like movies because I put so much effort into the way they are designed. So it is definitely some effort. Definitely some effort. I don't mind it. It's fun to do. It's just I worry about. I know I'm not going to be finished with the entire presentation. And I've literally put, probably near 50 hours of effort into the presentation to create this style to it that makes it look very eye-catching. And many, many layers, even in just one slide, with like visuals of chips, different kinds of chips in different panels, like columns, so for example, like 25 different kinds of chips I show in my presentation, and there's 10 in 2 columns, and then there's 5 in the third. And I have it to where over the course of 10 seconds you see 1 chip per column, except for in the third column you actually see 1 bag every 5 seconds. And it's because the products, I'm trying to make it look even as far as what's on the page. So I have a delay on the ones that are longer, so there's still an image there. But it's very, very time consuming. And I've started working on this candy, and the candy has 15, but there's 15 on one level, and then the lower level is smaller snack items, quick snack items like peanuts and pistachios and cookies and beef and corn nuts, and all of that. That's 30 images that all have to be aligned and created. And it's not simply like you can layer the images and it's done. You have to almost start at the end and work your way back to the front, just in creating them and sizing them and cropping them, and then lay them on the slide one at a time and start layering them, creating entrances for them, exits for them, and then the new ones come in and you have to create them, you have to create entrances for them. And I can't even speak anymore. You have to create entrances for them. You get the idea. that align with the exits of the other ones. So it's this whole process that takes a lot of time. A lot of time. And unfortunately, as a result of it, I know I'm not going to be completely done. My goal is just to get to the part in my presentation where I at least talk about the bid opportunities facility information. Just get through that, and then I'll address all the other stuff in conversation. I don't have to do that, but I think presentations put a really nice foot forward for you. I think it puts a really nice foot forward to show you, and it helps organize your thoughts and demonstrates your marketing ability. In one way, I'm really worried about it because I feel like I go in there with a completely incomplete presentation. It doesn't look as good for me. But if I go in there and just talk, I'm just too visually demanding and perfectionistic and OCD in ways. Oh man. Oh, but there's something I wanted to share with you guys. So, I was talking to a colleague of mine, and this relates to Shay Loss. Done talking about PowerPoint, how I make movies out of PowerPoint, because I really do. Mine are very movie sort of styled. Most people don't do half as much as I do with PowerPoints. They really don't. Almost to the point where you're like, how is that a PowerPoint? It looks like a movie. But anyway, anyways, the other thing I wanted to talk about was related to weight loss and such. Obviously, I'm worn out. I've had collectively probably somewhere between 4 and 5 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. So my sight is impaired. When I just look at the computer screen, I'm not like I am. It's like things are blurring, and I'm just sort of going, squinting to try and see the screen. Make sure I'm not messing up on things. I'm so concerned that I am, and the guys are going to come in this morning in about 2 hours. And I'm going to take pictures of them. I still am not sure if the shirts are done yet. But I sent off to be pressed. I'm really looking forward to seeing them be done, though. I'm really hoping they'll be done. I'm also worried if the guys are going to get their stuff done. Going off on a tangent. I apologize. So my point of what I was going to talk about from a weight loss perspective, and just talk about foods that are good for you and maybe not so good for you. I really want to do this video once I get it done. But so anyways, I bought these sausages the other day. One of my colleagues told me about how at Sam's Club there are these sausages that are like, they have the, I can never remember the word for it, like the casing for the sausages, like your Elgin sausages. But instead of sausage inside and ground sausage inside, what's actually inside is like chicken and cheese and jalapenos and all kinds of stuff. I thought that might be kind of interesting to try. So I got them at Sam's Club for like $13 for 12 of them, which is not terribly bad for a sausage, especially when it has chicken and cheese in it. And I cooked one in my oven and put it on a bun. I proceeded to take a bite of it. And And I kid you not, there's so much consolidated grease within it that when I bit into it, it exploded. Almost like I'd bitten into a balloon or something. And grease just out. I really want to juice one of these to show you, because I want people to see. I'm not saying you shouldn't eat things like this. I don't want to eat things like that, personally. I would rather eat a McDonald's burger, honestly, than eat that. Now I know it had cheese and such in it, but there's a difference between cheese, hot cheese exploding, and grease. Because you can just feel the... It's almost like when you get sticky from being in the heat. It's that kind of a grease issue. Oh, I did shave. I haven't shaved since I last saw you guys. I hadn't. I finally shaved. I'm just liking those razors I've got now. But anyways, so I want to juice one of these things to show you guys. I don't know the brand, but I really think this kind of intense grease is not good for adults specifically who are fighting to lose weight, but it really concerns me in general just seeing that amount of grease in anything. It's like, oh, it nauseated me, honestly, a little bit. Excuse me. I got it yesterday when I went shopping for product last night. I haven't had much sleep since then. I got back. Well, no, wait. I haven't even slept since I did that. Wow. It feels like a lifetime ago. I slept. Maybe I slept a couple of hours. I slept to sleep yesterday, relatively speaking, until about 6 o'clock. Got up and did that. God, I don't think I slept since then. Oh no, I slept for a few hours yesterday. But it just shows you that it's just very... My days are running together so much. And I'm getting to this point where I'm not really even sleepy. Where I'm so tired I'm not even sleepy. I'm going on adrenaline because this presentation is so important. But I can just feel the age in my body right now. Not because I feel old, but because I feel worn down. So, but yeah, really take a close look at the stuff that you buy at the store and the amount of grease you put in. I really want to break this stuff down and show you what it looks like, because it's really scary. It's really scary how much grease there is. And I worry about people doing that much grease. And then I've got to go, the day after the presentation, I have to go to the storage unit and start work. Well, tomorrow, relatively speaking. Day after tomorrow. I have to go work on the storage unit. So many things. This is a very, very busy week. But the presentation tomorrow, I'm going to do everything I can, but I don't want to ignore this responsibility I have to you and to myself to do these workouts. So, here I am, sticking to my word. I want to be committed. I want to be committed. It's not just about being necessary. I want to be committed to this. It's important to me. Alright. Just remember that what you do is for yourself. And even though I'm worn out just doing this, one of the things that happens for me is I get a lot of energy from working out. A lot of energy from working out. And I need that energy to push me through. There's time. And I need it desperately, as a matter of fact, to get me through this time. But I do feel better. I'm looking forward to spending time with that bed in there, though. When this day is over. Who knows when. Oh, but I'm looking forward to spending time with that bed. I want a nice friendship with that bed. We're gonna hang out. Alright. Well, I'm gonna run. Finish up and hopefully get this posted. And I hope you're doing well. Stay committed to what you're doing. Find a reason to be committed that'll be important to you. And remember that we're all fighting to improve the quality of our... We all want to improve the quality of our lives. You just have to find that motivation that keeps you moving forward. I found mine. I want to be in extra large shirts again and then have them get baggy. So when I go to the store, they get to be baggy to the point where I could put on a large and be happy. I could look back in the mirror at my chest, for example, and feel like strong about that. And that's the other thing. It almost seems like a lifetime away right now. Minutes, even though when I'm sitting in front of that computer and working, it seems like minutes do this. And then when I'm on something like this right now, well, no, time has flown by on this too. It's just, even though my body's doing like this and slowing down and feeling tired, or feeling rather worn out and not tired as much, the minutes seem to flick by like the flame in the wire. So, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, hope you got some cardio in with me and enjoyed my blithering while I'm very worn out. And take care of yourself. And if you're going to do something, put effort into it. I don't mind putting the effort into it. I'm more concerned, I'm into this presentation and it's working out. But I'm specifically talking about this presentation right now. I'm putting effort into it. And I'm proud of the effort I'm putting into it because it does look good. What I have accomplished. We should always do that. Do your best. For your happiness. For what makes you feel good inside. Just gotta think of alternative ways to satisfy some of that stuff. So. Alright. Take care of yourselves. Please do. Take great care. And live with passion. All days. See you tomorrow.